Hello and welcome in a game level design tutorial. In this chapter, you may learn how to induce a seizure.
Well, it may cause a seizure, so be careful.
You may admire my math skills.
In an easy way, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth one.
And you may watch boxes of different heights.
This one has a double height of this one, and this one has a double height of this one.
But before all of that, I will show you how to spam your editor with 1,000 of textures.
So, few words about adding new textures to Quake 2 and to our Quark editor. Well, I've been playing a bit of cooperative mode in Quake 2, and by doing that I was downloading new maps and new textures, and all this stuff is in coop folder in Quake 2, and I'm interested in folder textures. This is stuff that was downloaded from the servers during the gameplay. I'm gonna copy this to the folder temporary Quark and inside of it, yes, and now I have a lot of new stuff here. In the meantime, I have downloaded a client I don't know how to AQ2, not sure how to pronounce this. It's Q2 Pro, Upper Q2 and Reach Clients. Whatever. I'm not interested in clients, I'm interested in new maps and new textures. This is the page, and the pack takes about 1.17 gigabytes of space. I have downloaded this here, yeah, and I have unpacked this here. So from this place I need to go to the action, and here is texture folders, 1.3 gigabytes of textures. It's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna take this from here and put in my Quake 2 temporary Quark inside. Yep. There is a lot of new stuff here, and yeah, 1.3 gigabytes, and now I want to have an access to it from my editor. Let's see how to do this. Let's open a new map, and now when I want to choose a texture, I have only regular ones. So let's add a new folder. Yes, and I wanna create a new add-on because this will be a new pack of textures, and I wanna name this as a down textures. Yes, and to this I have to yeah, this icon with a red inside, temporary Quark. Yep, give it some time. So now I have a long list of new stuff, and it is very long. Not everything is of a high quality, but with more than 1000 new pieces to use, I have a huge variety of options. To be honest, it's easy. Oh, that's interesting. It's easy to be lost in here, but in this way I can enrich my design by a lot. And from now on I'm gonna use a full version of Quake 2, and I'm gonna have access to all original textures and to all textures I have downloaded as a bonus pack. So that's interesting. That's how to add new textures to your Quark editor. Save it? Yes. So last time when we left, I left it a bit messy. This platform crosses with this platform and they occupied the same space in this box here. It's not bad, but sometimes when one has a different texture than the other one, this area may be rendered as a flickering point. Well, iEngine may not know which texture is on top, because both platforms are on the same level. So let's make it shorter and more precise. Yes, now it's nice. What we gonna do? We're gonna put some lights on our map. We already have one light. Let's put this light in a folder. Lights. And the question of the day is how to put more lights on our map. Well, commands insert map item, or click insert on your keyboard. Light entity, let's take one. It will be about open area here. Take it down and light mine. Yes, just to see what it is. And light mine to see what is this another one and how it looks in the game. And right now I'm gonna render our game in a quick go. It's not the fastest, but quick go, to make a quick run of a radiation engine. Well, it will compile lights in a quick way and will give us a quick overview how it will look at the end in a finished product. So this area is bright, nice, and the one that is invisible source of light, and two that are pretty visible. It's not a light, it's a lamp. So we may use it, but I'm not gonna use lamps, I'm gonna use lights. Let's remove this. So this is a lamp. This one has to go, and this one is white. Let's make a copy, put it about here. And what can I do with light? I can change the color of it by clicking here and choosing a color, or let's make a copy, or by choosing a number between 1 and 0 for 3 colors: red, green and blue, RGB lights. So what do I mean between 1 and 0? I mean 0.7, 0.9, 0.3. And remember to put a space between those numbers. Now this is stinky green. Let's create something like what have I done? Again, maybe like so. Control C, Control V, and now let's play. Control C, Control V. Now let's play with this one and make it red. 1, 0, 0 space. Control C, Control V, and make it 0, 0, 1. This is blue. Control C, Control V, and make it 0, 1, 0 space green. Okay, how it looks in the game. Yeah, there is green, there is blue, and the red one is about here. Okay, it's a quick overview, and this is light, that is white. It has a value 1 for red, green and blue. So by using it, kind of a shape of a heart. So that's how I can make a colorful map. Okay, let's remove those lights and let's make it yellowish. So what we're gonna do, we give less of blue. Okay, I like yellow, and the amount of light will be 300, 500. This is a huge one. Control C, Control V. This one here, another one here, and one more here, and make it 700. What else can I do? If I choose a style, it can flicker, in many different ways. Gentle pulse, candle. Okay, let's make a candle. How it looks. It gives me some light, and this candle stuff, well, it may cause a seizure, so be careful. It's an interesting option, but you have to be very careful because some people are very sensitive, and this kind of flickering may be dangerous. So I will remove this because it's, for me, it's irritating. In any way, I can choose any color and I can mix those lights to get some interesting effects and shadows and stuff. But there is one more thing. This is the flickering one. I don't want it to flicker, I want to be normal. If we go to world spawn, let's go there. We can choose amount of light emitted by sky, and let's go to about 80 maybe. Okay, and see how it looks. Not very bright. I would say it's still dark. But then not black. But anyway, play with lights. Play with lights, it takes time. So it seems it doesn't work in this place. Every compiler works in a bit different way. So what can we do about it? We can read argrad 1, 2 and 3. They will work in a different way. They may have common options, but not necessarily. So the way to use full power of it is to read the manual and to play with sunlight and ambient light and other stuff, and sun ambient and so on and so forth in a command line. But we gonna approach this problem in a different time. Right now I'm going through very basic steps to create a map for Quake 2, so don't worry about it. Just play with lights and put some lights here and there. Let's make more light here. This area was dark, and make more light here because this area was dark, and I think that's enough. So we have lights, and now we want to place some weapons on the map. Let's make it playable. So create a new folder and let's call it weapons and ammo. Again, weapons and ammo. Yeah. What the? No, this one. Okay, that's interesting. I'm using a Polish version of System Windows, English version of a Quake editor, but a German version of a keyboard. That's interesting. Anyway, insert items. No, weapons. Railgun. Yeah, railgun is nice. Where are we gonna put our railgun? Layout 3D. Let's see. Railgun will go on this platform here. Yeah. This is the most powerful, most enjoyable weapon. That's what I think, at least. So to get it, I would have to go through this ramp and to this point. And other thing is, this point is the most elevated point of the map. So it has the highest value as strategically. So railgun will be here. Now put an ammo for a railgun, and in the same place under the weapon. Yep. Let's take it out. So let's take a closer look. If I'm gonna put accidentally my weapon or my ammo, it will be even partially embedded in something, it will disappear. So I like to put my stuff a bit above the ground. It will fall down and it will place itself during the game in a proper position. But to be sure, to be absolutely 100% sure that it won't disappear, I like to put this a bit higher, one above the other. Yes, railgun ammo. When I start the game, everything will be fine. Now, what else do we need? We need a super shotgun. Oh, about here behind this rock. Yes, some ammo for it. Here and here. Yes, and rocket launcher will be here, and ammo for it here and there. And what else? Oh, grenade launcher on this platform, and some grenades for it, and step above. And what else? Do we need anything else? A chain gun, yeah, this is a nice option. Well, this map is pretty small, but what? Under this platform here, and some ammo under the platform. Control C, Control V. Okay, nice. So we have weapons. Now another folder. It will be items. And what we want in items, it will be something like armor will be here under this platform, and some health, one here and one here. The same rule applies to the health packs and armors. Do not embed them into the rocks, because they will disappear. One in here, a bit of here, and yep. Now that's how it's gonna look. This will fall down. This health pack will fall down in a place, and so on and so forth. So it doesn't matter. What else do we need? Well, info player start. Let's create a folder for it, and there is only one starting position, only one spawning position. Let's add some more. Info player, not cooperative, deathmatch. Yes, that's what we need. And about this one, this piece can be embedded in the ground a little bit. Why? Because it has a stand for itself, and it stands out 16, and it stands out from the ground. What do I mean by that? Take a look. It stands out from the ground a bit. So if I take about 8, now I'll put a bit lower. Yeah, it still be useful. And if I take 2 and put it a bit lower, it will be invisible, right? So if you want to see all spawning positions, keep it above the ground. But if you want to keep the map looks clean, you can embed it just a little bit in the ground and make it invisible. So the choice is yours. Okay. What else do we need? Now, when I start in this point, I want to look in this direction. Yes. Now, Control C, Control V. One will be here. Go to the ground. Too deep. I think it's too deep. Let's see how it looks. It's about, yep, a bit higher. Yeah, this will be nice. And Control C, Control V, about 16. One will be there, pointing here. Control C, Control V. One will be here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Control C, Control V. And take one under the platform point there. Well, it looks like we've made for ourselves a small deathmatch map. So how it looks. Yay! It's a very yellow, sunny place, and with few shadows, not bad. I've got a shotgun. Not very beautiful shadow, but here it is. And I can see starting positions, but they do not obstruct my movement. And some health packs. And yes, that's all you need. That's all that you need to make a map for Quake 2. So now go, create something, enjoy yourself. This is the end of a game level design tutorial for beginners. Good luck. So from now on, we can start something more serious. I'm gonna open for you something more serious. It doesn't look very serious, but it is very useful. What is it? Well, it's a box full of little boxes. So what does it do? Let's see. What the? Yeah, that's what I did. I took every light lamp texture from the Quake, and I have used it to create a set of lamps to see how they look in the game and how they behave. So I don't have to remember, and I don't have to make a lottery and choose blindly. I just see how it looks, and now I can choose something I like. Let's take a look from above. I can see what kind of light it casts, and I can take the white one on the more yellowish blue, whatever my heart desire. So this is the real work that has to be done before you try to do something more serious. It's good to dissect everything into small pieces to see how it looks before you're gonna use it. You see, this one gives a more orange light, and this is definitely a red one. This is round and this is kind of round. This is squared, right? So your options you're choosing may be slightly different, and the effect will be slightly different. So I'm gonna put a link for this map in the description below. It's not numbered. Well, when I take a look from above, I see what's what, and in an easy way I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth one on the first wall, right? It should be red. First wall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take this piece. Control C. Now let's close it. And our map was 102. Control V. And I have my light here. Let's put this light on the wall to see what's what, right? And put it in the lights compartment. There is the light. Okay, but I have this yellow point up here. Let's remove it. And it's not this. Let's take lights. No. Yes. Let's see it again. Well, still too much light from above, but I can see a red tint here. If I move this light in this dark corner, it should be more visible, and there is a light. If I'm gonna, this isn't good, this is good. Oh. Less bright, about 500 should be nice. Okay, now this one will be visible just for test. The one magic thing about lamps, closer, about lamps is this is a texture of a light piece. If I click this one, this piece, this options menu, oh, this is a magic one. Really, really nice. I have marked this texture here as a light. This texture emits light. This is the magic of Quake 2, and not always works with some custom clients, because people are trying to improve the look of Quake 2 and they They usually break this thing because they don't know how it's made. This is the magic. And the value of this light is what? 10,000? So if I make a simple light with a value of 10,000, it will, my God, it will be so bright that it will reach the beyond the capabilities of Quake engine. It will light the space beyond the space. Oh well, let's make 1,000. It's still a lot. So people don't know, most people don't know how it's made. It's magic. John Carmack did something magical. In any case, in my opinion, this 10,000, it's a amount of light that will be emitted by this texture if we put 10,000 light, the light, simple light with value 10,000 in the front of it. I don't know how to code in the C, so I don't know how it's made, but it looks like so. It doesn't shines with a power of 10,000. In any case, the real secret for making stuff is to dissect stuff, to make prefabricated pieces, and then to use them with ease, like so. So again, I will put the link for this map with prefabricated lamps in the description, so you will be able to use them. This is a power place, right? With a railgun I have a view on everything, so it's hard to get in here, and it's a powerful place to rail down all people around. This is a bit dark, but beyond that, everything else is just open, like on the table, like on the plate. So I think this place is a bit too powerful. Take a look at this one. Well, this is much more complicated, but we're not gonna go that far yet. The beauty of a good map is the balance between powerful items and space around them. That's the one thing. But another thing is, if I want to jump on this box, it is too high. Everyone who plays Quake 2 knows that. I need a special arrangement of boxes. This one has a double height of this one, and this one has a double height of this one. And this configuration allows me to make a double jump. So let's use it. On our map, we're gonna need a box that's gonna represent the highest one. Am I gonna be able to jump there? Let's put this in a folder. Trick and choose a texture for yes, and align this texture to it and make a copy and make it smaller, not bigger, smaller, and put this box here, like so, and Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, make it smaller, put this on the ground, in here. Yeah. It's too high. But can I do something more? More boxes, right? Let's take this configuration a bit higher, and here, and the small one V about here. Okay, again. Will it work? The question is, will it blend? Yes. So, the long route through those platforms. I'm covered behind this rock, but not really. And the short route, jump and jump. Yep. It takes some time. I'm a bit vulnerable here, open, because I have to face those boxes so I can protect myself. And that's the real secret sauce of this game. Trick jumps and stuff like that, and decisions. Are you going around and facing the enemy, or are you going a bit faster, but you have to turn your back to your potential enemy, and so on and so forth. Let's say this rock and this one as well could be a bit higher to obstruct my view to this portion of the map. Let's take this rock, let's make it longer or something, and so, and like so. I'm gonna destroy this rock and go up, and this one, yes, a bit higher, and go down and a bit higher. Now let's see how it looks. Whoa! We have some monoliths here. But now, take a look. Oh, in this position, I have a wall of obstructing rocks, monoliths, megaliths, or whatever. Very interesting, you see? It was random. I didn't plan this, but they align pretty nicely here. So to shoot at this area, I have to move here. I can cover myself here. Now it is so much more interesting. So that's the key to success. Create something, then play. Then improve, then play. Then change something, then play. And try and error. Trial and error. Yeah, that's the key to success. That's the tool that is used by nature. Do some mistakes and improve. fix your problems and improve. Now, this is more like it. Cool. I think that's enough for this time. I'm gonna prepare something juicy for a next chapter of our journey into a game level design.